So hope you are doing very well today. The correction is continuing, but you know that at least we have nice buying opportunity. It's better to buy cheap when everything in red than when everything is pumping. So I'm Miklos Denkler from CorionX and bringing you the most important crypto news every day to keep you updated, educated, also doing some technical analysis and uh, grabbing some high potential growth altcoin gems and sometimes also some yield farming stuff and also CorionX update if we have some launches. So let's share my screen and check our favorite bubble chart, see how the market is performing today. So as you see, most of the coins are in red, but just Safe Moon Pumped and Solana, and also DAG. DAG is the coin of Constellation, so it's a good to look into because it's a really nice project. Helium is just correcting 12%, but it went up too much in the past few days, and most of the other coins are correcting as well. Binance coin tried to broke 500 but failed again, and also Cake was quite strong. And as you see, the market is correcting. Cardano is down 8.6%, so Cardano is almost at 2.5, so coming down from a close 3. XRP also correcting. Dogecoin, so we see some huge loss. I think Polkadot is a really nice buy at this price. And yeah, so what else do we have here? Yeah, so almost everything's in a correcting move. But let's check what do we have in the top 200. We see Koti pumped really well. There was a news that Koti integrated Link, and you know Link is an oracle, and then that is why also Link is a quite good project. Swissborg is down, but it's a good project. Also, Illuvium is a good game like Axie Infinity. Ohm is a nice project. You can stake Ohm with almost how much? Let's check this out. How much is the Ohm staking? Yeah, so you can earn almost 14,000 API with Ohm, but be very careful because these huge APIs are sometimes just not so well, ending not so well. So yeah, so nothing to worry. Let's check our crypto and fear index. And you know, guys, that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice. Everything just for an educational and entertainment purpose only. So as you see, we are in greed at close to the extreme greed, but just in greed, 75. And the past few days, the index was at 79 in the extreme greed levels. And you know that we spent almost 3 months in the extreme fear, and now went up to the neutral zone and then continued to the greed zone. And as you know, extreme fear when investors are worried, and that could be a good buying opportunity. But when investors are too greedy, that a market is due for a correction. As just we are here 10 days or maybe 2 weeks in the greed zone, I don't think that the market is due for a correction now, but at least correcting. Okay, so let's go into our first news and see this. Bitcoin loses the 48,000 US dollar levels as analysts eye next zones for a potential BTC price bounce. It could take 44,000 or 40,600 US dollar before Bitcoin bulls take back control in what is nevertheless a welcome correction for BTC. Okay, so you see that we have on a smaller time frame, this is an hourly chart, higher, lower lows and lower highs. So that is why we are in a downtrend on a lower time frame. And Michael van den Poppe stated that 44,000 could be a useful floor. That is the level that we could be looking at for a range bound construction for some sideways action. We could still see for 40,600 previous resistance. So we wait, low time frame, low strength signal, but compelling since it coincides with support. Okay. 47,000 was the really strong support level, but it failed for now, at least. Good times on hold for major altcoins. Ethereum lost over 6% to near 1,000 US dollar support, while the top 10 cryptocurrencies bigger loser was Solana, which sheet close to 14%. So yesterday Solana dropped and Cardano dropped today. So that's the news about Bitcoin, some technical analysis, and we will look into Bitcoin, or we can look into Bitcoin now. Let's see how Bitcoin is doing. So as you know, Bitcoin is in this rising wedge, and now it seems to be that breaking down from this rising wedge. It will close this day or out of this rising wedge, then it will confirm the break down, and then we can go down at least this price levels at 42,000 according to my opinion. But for now, the next resistance levels is at 44,000. This was the higher low that Bitcoin marked after 38,000. So first we should be look on these levels, and if we are turning to 4 hour, that you see that within in this rising wedge we have bull flags. So that was a bull flag, broke down. That was a bull flag, broke up. That was a bull flag, broke up. Now we have another bull flag. We see how it will. Bull flags in the most of the times, 80% of the times, breaking up. So, and as you see, these dumps always started on Mondays and Tuesdays, and the pump started on Thursdays and Fridays, and during the weekend, and the same as repeated. Also, he was in a short period, but repeated the same pattern. Dump started on Monday, Tuesday, and pump on the weekend, last Friday. And then you see dump started on Monday, and tomorrow is Friday. So we'll see. We have 2 billion US dollar worth of option expiry, as I explained it to you in the previous video. So that is why the market is volatile. Okay, so our next piece of news: Bitcoin hash rate triples since June, end of June, in recovery from China syndrome. Miners are coming back online after China crackdown, so most of the miners moved to US, Europe, Russia, Kazakhstan, and the hash rate is going up. Let's make this chart bigger. So as you see, this is the Bitcoin price, and this was the huge drop in the hash rate, and now it's coming back. And as you know, also Bitcoin price is following the hash rate movement. So then we also can expect that price is going up, and also the hash rate is going up. So the average hash rate hit an all-time high on May 1st, 13th of May at 197 extra hash per second, and this recovered almost 67% of its earlier exodus. and that's for sure. That also is good for the Riot blockchain and Marathon blockchain, the bigger US mining companies. So that was the hash rate news. So good to see that everything behind Bitcoin is working well, and there is no risk of 51% attack or miners stopping, transactions stopping. So Bitcoin is up in the last 12 years and 24/7. So Bitcoin is always up. Our next piece of news, that 11% of young Americans have invested their stimulus check into crypto. So according to the survey, so this is quite hilarious because yeah, so at least they served some money for the future and they can spend more US dollar. Young Americans are choosing crypto over mutual assets and ETFs to invest their stimulus checks, but I'm sure that few of them invested in GameStop or in other stocks on Robinhood. Okay, so there was a survey with almost 5,500 people, and yes, 11% of participants had purchased cryptocurrency with their stimulus money. Okay, 15% seeking exposure to stocks, 9% investing in mutual funds, and 6% backing exchange traded funds ETFs. At least smart guys, so not spend the stimulus check on alcohol and drugs and crappy food, but they at least they invested, and I think um, the most profitable, the higher ROI should be who invested in crypto. Okay, so invested in digital assets. Yes. And according Bitcoin stimulus, citizens who invested the entirety of the first 1,200 US dollar stimulus check issued on April 2020 into BTC would currently be sitting on more than 8,600 US dollar, so almost 6 times gains, 620% gain. So that's huge. Let's check our next news. I think it's somehow connected to this. Yes, 1,200 US dollar stimulus check would now be worth 8,500 US dollar if used to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, so this is huge, guys. Yeah, so almost the same information, and we know that inflation is there. I saw some report that the inflation of food and livestock just increased 30% in the US. 30, guys. So that is insane, and at least Bitcoin is saving you from this high inflation. Okay, our next piece of news is companies now hold over 1.6 million Bitcoin, almost 8% of the total supply. So in the yesterday video, I talked about that holdings of the long-term holders is at all-time high, and they are owning almost the 2/3 of the total Bitcoin supply. And now these companies owning 1.6 million Bitcoin, that 8% of the total supply. So that's huge. I think, yes. And Grayscale is not in this. How can that be? So the bigger holder is MicroStrategy, then Tesla, Square, Mara, Coinbase. I think Mara is the tech company or the biotech company. Also, there was a news that MicroStrategy yesterday bought almost 4,000 Bitcoin for 177 million US dollar, and that's huge. Publicly traded companies, private firms, governments, and ETF-like offerings combined currently hold 1.6 million Bitcoin. It's 8% of the total supply. So I don't know. There is nothing written that if Grayscale is in this. So I think that Grayscale is not in this 1.6 million Bitcoin. Okay, so let's go to our next news and see. Yes, Facebook definitely looking at NFTs, says executive. Okay, so when you have a good crypto wallet like Novi will be, you also have to think about how to have consumers support NFTs, Facebook's David Marcus said. So that's huge. I think also we have another news from yes, from Facebook NFTs. So let's check this news. Okay, I somehow closed it, so no problem. So that's huge if Facebook will also go into NFTs. So Facebook will launch their wallet, Novi, and their Deem. Deem is their stable coins, and also they will provide access to other crypto assets, and they want to jump in the NFT craziness. So I'm sure that almost all the major companies and all the social media platforms and all e-commerce will be in NFTs. And as they will be in NFTs, they will be in crypto, because NFTs are crypto assets on the blockchain. Okay, so that's huge for Novi and Libra. Our next piece of news: UK regulator FCA says crypto exchange Binance has complied with its June requirements. The UK financial regulator announced that cryptocurrency exchange Binance has complied with the requirements it imposed on the company in June. The FSC further clarified that while Binance is allowed to provide some investment services, it is not authorized to provide service related to crypto assets in the UK. So in the UK, you cannot use leverage trading. You cannot trade on leverage. You cannot use Bybit. You cannot use BitMEX and these leverage trading platforms. The same like US citizens cannot use S1. And as Binance has leverage trading, that is why I think this is the services that not authorized. And I also think UK clients cannot use staking. So I don't know why the regulatory body is prohibiting and just keeping away the citizens from good projects, because crypto savings and leverage, if you are a professional trader, if you know what leverage is, then you can use for making money with less deposits and reach higher ROIs. But this is how regulators want to care their citizens. Okay, our next piece of news. Breaking news: Morgan Stanley owns over 1 million shares in Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Why is it so huge? Because not just not just announcing that we will provide some crypto investments to our clients, and we will provide crypto investments for wealthy clients or institutional clients, but they are holding GBTC shares. So this is almost the same holding Bitcoin, because Grayscale is holding the Bitcoins, and this is huge. And I think we will see more and more banks just coming up and announcing that we are holding Bitcoin, but they are not announcing. So they are not announcing because they want them keeping away. So they don't want that mentioning in the media that they are holding crypto. The same like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, all these others. But they are filing their reports to the SEC, and then it will be public. So that is why we get these in the news from Grayscale shares and the Grayscale Trust, and how Grayscale can affect the Bitcoin price. We have made a nice video that you should definitely check out. So if this Grayscale unlocks how affects the Bitcoin price, so I will look it for you. Where is this? So this is, yeah, it was almost a month ago. Grayscale BTC unlock, pump or dump. So definitely check out this video. It's a really important video. Grayscale BTC unlock, dump or pump or dump. And guys, please smash the like and write something in the comment that I see that you are around and you are supporting the channel. Our next piece of news, Cardano ADA founder says he has waited a very long time for this day. What is this day? That ADA is listed in Japan and it's traded in Japan. So in Japan, there are some strict rules that, Japan is really crypto friendly. So they are supporting Bitcoin as also something as payment for years now. And they have a strict regulation, but supporting crypto. And if you want to list a crypto assets on a Japanese exchange, then you will get access to lots of people, but you should go under a strict due diligence, and then after that, ADA did this, and now ADA is traded on the Bitcoin crypto exchange, and it's huge. But for now, the price of ADA is falling. Okay, so we will talk about Ethereum supply shock tomorrow, so definitely be around tomorrow. And now let's check our charts. Let's see after Bitcoin what the Bitcoin dominance is doing. Bitcoin dominance is side waving. So as Bitcoin is dumping, the Bitcoin dominance used to dump as well, but now is side waving, waiting for Bitcoin to show the direction. And let's check out Ethereum. Ethereum seems a little bit stronger than Bitcoin. Ethereum also in this rising wedge, and now, yeah. So now we are on the lower trend line of this wedge. So we'll see if Ethereum will break down here or will go higher in the range. On the daily, we don't see too much higher lows for Ethereum. There was just one and another one. So definitely 2,960 is the previous lower higher low. So definitely should stay above this price level to be bullish for the next few months. Okay, so that's for now. You see most of the altcoins are in red also on TradingView. Maybe let's check Binance. Binance try to break up and break break the 500,000 US dollar level, but failed for now. But there is this supporting trend line, broke up this 430, and now trying to break 500, but not succeeded yet. But at least also we see higher highs, higher lows on the 4-hourly chart. So that seems to be healthy for me. But this 5,000 level, 500 US dollar levels seems to be a strong resistance. Yeah, Cake is also holding while this trend line and going up. And yes, so guys, definitely as you can visit our CorionX farm and check out our APRs. we will soon just adjust and refresh the rewards on the BSC farm, but you have steady 330% APR if you provide liquidity on Uniswap in CorionX and Ethereum pair, and then you are looking up your liquidity pool token, and then you can earn this 330%, and also you can just stake your CorionX for 100% APR. So that's it for today, guys. Please smash the like, push the bell notification all, then you will be notified whenever we are going live. And also we are working on some nice juicy developments on CorionX. We are small but enthusiastic guys, so we are going slower than maybe others, but we are here for sure. And we, as you know, we are on 5 centralized exchanges and 2 decentralized exchanges, and also we are doing developments step by step, and we are here for a long term. So that's it for today. Please smash the like and the bell notification, or share this video with your friends, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye. Great to have you here. Bye.